Today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and doing a demo of the Headless Horseman from the Home Depot's 2021 Halloween lineup. So this is the 7-foot Headless Horseman from Home Depot's 2021 Halloween lineup. We're going to go ahead, open this up, get them all unboxed. We'll show you what's inside. We're going to get them all set up, and we're going to do a demo. Okay, so in the box we have the whole upper torso here, and it's all plastic filled. It is a rather large one. He's got a big cape with some chain on him. Here we have the pants with the boot covers. We have the arms. This arm holds that big axe. We have some leg poles. We have the pumpkin head, which he is pretty sun faded. I had him out all last year. We have the hip, and then this base is a lot different than your normal bases just because of how they package it in the box. So you have to put all that together. So let's go ahead and get this guy all set up. Alright, so first things first, we're going to take his base here. And like I said, this base is a lot different than your normal base. This one you actually have to add this center section into, and it all has those push buttons. All mine seem to work. Mine is a little rusty because it sat out all season. So let's go ahead and insert this into here. Put one side in, clip it together, and then insert the opposite side. And that's it. That's his base all set up. So next we have his leg poles. We're going to put C into the right foot until that clicks in. And then B snaps into the left front foot. Just like that. Next we have his pants, which are directional. You're going to want the little flap down here on the front of the boots. So we're just going to go ahead and slide these down, and then we will work them down the boots. Just being careful we don't rip the pants. So now we'll go ahead and slide them down. So now it acts like a boot cover like the old style, like Knights. Alright, so next is his hip. This just holds all this in place. Kind of finicky to get in place here. Get it to snap. Adjust this. Mine's bent, so it's a little wonky. Like I said, this sat out all last year, and then it's been stored in the box, so the plastic is a little wonky, but that's fine. And then we can go ahead and pull up his pants. Alright, so next is going to be his torso. Like I said, it's all one giant piece. It just has a metal bar on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. But it's got some old chain over top here, and he's got this big collar here. We're going to go ahead and slide that over top of this, and it just snaps into place with the typical snap button. Then you have his cape. For some reason his pants are like super stretched out, so I gotta figure that out. I don't know why his pants are so stretched out. If I let go, his pants are gonna fall right off. Alright, we got his pants fixed up. I just added a zip tie. Unfortunately, this leg is going to be a little bit higher. That's okay. I don't care. Alright, so next is going to be part G, which is his left arm, which holds the pumpkin. Next is going to be the actual pumpkin itself. We're going to go ahead and just snap that in place while we're right here. Just like that. And then we can pull the sleeve up. It must be the wind that demolished the cheap elastic in here, because this is supposed to be a tight fit around his shirt or his wrist. And this clothing is like, I don't know, like a felt. It's weird. It's weird stuff. Next is going to be the arm with the end of the axe in it. It's going to be his right arm. So we're going to go ahead, fish this right up through, and then you can pull the sleeve down. Next is going to be attaching the top of the axe to the axe handle itself. And finally, attaching the axe handle up top just like that, but it locks in place like that, and he holds his axe like this. Mine turns. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, the hand's loose because it's cheap glue. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fire this guy up and give him a demo.
What darkness has come? I bring the darkness of my soul out into the world, and I ride. I travel far and wide to find what was taken from me. And oh yes, I will find it. I've got plenty of time. My patience has been severely tested. I've waited hundreds of years. But no matter how long it takes, I will get what I came for. The Headless Horseman rides tonight. You'd better take care, because I am on a mission. And this time, there will be no stopping me.
So that is the Headless Horseman from Home Depot's 2021 Halloween season. He still works. I'm actually really shocked because this dude got the absolute hell beat out of him last year with all of these storms and just the rain. We had so much rain and such high winds, which is why I'm probably going to imagine is why the outfit is so stretched out. And the pants, the elastic on the pants is what's blowing my mind, how stretched out those are. It's like 2.5 times the size of what it should be. But this guy is massive. I think he was $129 last year. And when he came out, I was always after the Headless Horseman that's in the back. You know, the old Headless Horseman from Home Depot. You know, it came with the horse and all that. And I finally have that one. But that's the one I really wanted. But when this came out, me and my wife said, absolutely, we're buying this one. We want a Headless Horseman. We really love the Headless Horseman stuff, like Ichabod Crane and just all of that. So this guy is super cool looking. He's got that real old time look, like an old knight, and he actually has like looks kind of like skulls in the fabric in the lace here in the front of him. He's got some huge hands. He's got the big axe. He's got some chains. So he's kind of got that whole like medieval kind of look to him. And the pumpkin here, he still works. He talks, but there is some flaws to this. Inside the eyes, I don't really understand that. I don't know if that just helps illuminate the like fire effect in there or what, but it has like some kind of glittery stuff inside the eyes and the nose. So I don't know if that just helps reflect light or what, but I think that is kind of dumb. And I also don't like how his arm it's bent so far down. It should be like facing upward so you can see this. So I might have to just bend the metal to get that to look right, because it facing down like that doesn't really look right. And they also claim that he's 7, I think it's at 7 or 7.5 feet or something like that. And he's definitely not. Even if you would put this pumpkin head on, they're counting the top of the axe, which I think was stupid. It was just a money grab to capture that 7-foot figure, but he's really not. They're counting the tip of that axe. But overall, I think he's really cool. His audio is extremely quiet, and it's not because he sat out for a whole Halloween season. It was quiet when I initially picked him up and did an unboxing last year. His audio was just quiet then too. So he's not really loud. That's why I said the hell with it and just put him outside. I was like, at least he'll look cool. He's probably going to break anyway. I couldn't imagine this would actually last through the season, but it still works, and I'm actually really shocked. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put him out in the haunt this year, just because I already have the Headless Horseman that I've been after. But I might put him out like I did last year, ahead of time, and just let him stay out again for the whole season. But when the actual Halloween comes, I might pull him back inside and put the other one out there in his place. But overall, I like it. I love the old like medieval like Headless Horseman stuff. Like I said, I love Ichabod Crane. I love all of that. I really like the whole vibe this thing has here. The whole old time, medieval kind of look to him. Like I said, though, the pumpkin just doesn't. I mean, the pumpkin makes sense because the Headless Horseman thing, but this pumpkin, it I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the pumpkin talking and moving this part of the mouth. It just doesn't really make sense. But it is cool that he talks and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have done something a little different. But like they said, it is an upgrade, kind of an upgrade from the old one, because the original one just held the pumpkin and the pumpkin lit up and he talked. Well, at least this one, the mouth actually moves, so I guess that is where they're saying it's more of like an upgrade. But that one at least had the horse that moved and eyes lit up, and it's really cool, and had the fog adapter hookup. This one, not so much. It doesn't really do anything other than this mouth moving. Now, if he like rotated at the torso or something, that would really bring this one to life. But that's why I just said, forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this one out in the yard, because this thing, all it does is move its mouth. So I was like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It just stands there and mouth breaks and he doesn't make any sound. He's still cool static. So he would look really cool like guarding your front door or your front porch or something. He's just really big. He's a wide animatronic. He takes up a lot of space. So if you have a big gap to fill, this dude would definitely fill that void. And I think for $129, a great animatronic for $129. And it kind of sucks that the price of everything just keeps going up, and we're getting less animatronic for more money, and it all around really sucks this year. But this guy was definitely a solid buy, and if you can find him and you think this guy would fit your haunt and all of your needs, then by all means pick him up. And if you get a good deal on him, more power to you. But that is going to be the Home Depot 2021 Headless Horseman. So if you enjoy Halloween animatronic unboxings, Halloween yard haunt setups, or just Halloween in general, make sure to click on the videos popping up on your screen. And as always, I am uploading every single day in the month of August at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will be starting the haunt build on September the 1st. So make sure to stay tuned. Make sure to click that bell for notifications. It lets you know every time I upload a brand new video. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.